Hello, FBC Salinas. This is Pastor John coming to you with another edition of the Midweek Refresher video, where I desire to do two things. Number one, provide you information, and number two, provide you inspiration in the middle of your week. Certainly hope your week is going well, and if not, may this video be a source of encouragement, as well as a reminder that our great God is so great that He cares about us through whatever comes our way. All right, so let's get to the informational portion. The first piece of the informational portion is that tomorrow night, on August 22nd, from 6 to 7:30, we have our Awana Ice Cream Bash. So, this is for our children's ministry from 3 years of age all the way through 6th grade. We hope that you can join us for this. Be a great time meeting the teachers at Awana. Lorraine and her team have done a magnificent job over the years, and they'll continue doing a great job this year as well. And so it's from 6 to 7:30. There'll be ice cream, opportunity for you to meet the teachers, but we need help. We need people to help serve up the ice cream and then watch over the children as their parents are introduced and meeting their teachers. And so if you can help out with that, that would be great. Email Lorraine at fbcsalinas.com. From 6:30 to 8:30 tomorrow night, Journey, our student ministry, junior hires to high schoolers. It launches tomorrow night with a nacho bar. Gabe and his crew of wonderful leaders are ready for another year of student ministry here. And so nacho bar's happening, and it'll be a great time for Gabe and the team to hang out with the students to hang out with Gabe and the team, and also understand what the upcoming year for student ministry is all about. So 6:30 to 8:30 up in the youth ministry room upstairs. And if you have questions, please email Gabe at gabriel@fbcsalinas.com. This upcoming Saturday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. is a women's ministry event where we get to do, or the women get to do, I should say, bunco. I don't know how to play bunco. I don't know if I've even played bunco before, but what I do know is this, is that every time my wife has played bunco, she has a great time, gets to know people better, there's laughter, all that. It is from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. in the fireside room this Saturday morning. If you have questions, please email Tracy at fbcsalinas.com. That would be great. All right, so next Wednesday, the 28th, I-55, our senior ministry is having Debbie Jones, who is the director of Compassion Pregnancy Center, speak. And part of what we're hoping to do as a church, as they're one of our mission organizations, is that we'd like to donate or provide the funding to buy 10 child seats for cars. And so please, car seats is what I'm trying to say. They're $90 each. If you'd like to contribute to this, we are doing that right now. I think it's a great way to help out in a very practical way. The ministry at Compassion Pregnancy Center. Debbie will be speaking at I-55 at the luncheon next Wednesday. If you're interested in attending that, please sign up, or you can email us at info@fbcsalinas.com, and we will get you the information for that. Again, that's a week from this Wednesday, August 28th, lunchtime at the church. All right, so that's it. Hey, real quickly, just so you know, I'm not in Salinas right now. I'm at a retreat, and I want to welcome in my good friend. He's become a really good friend. His name is Steve Matson. Steve, great to see you, my friend.
Nice to be here.
It's
Thank
great,
you.
It's great having you here. So Steve runs a ministry called Restore, and we're going to talk a little bit about this because that ministry has had a significant impact on my life. And so, Steve, just want to ask you a few questions. All right. So
Good.
First is this: how long did you serve as a pastor?
You know, John, I was a pastor for 44 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
44 years. Good experience. Overall, good experience.
Yeah, I mean, you take the good with the bad,
Yep, exactly.
but mainly good.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
awesome.
It's good stuff. Well, I want to say thank you for the impact that you've made in my life and the ministry that you have. Talk to us, help the people at FBC Salinas understand what Restore, this ministry that you're doing. I mean, you were going to retire, and then God said, not so quick, my friend. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, it's great to talk to you. I look forward to fellowshipping with you someday in person. So my wife and I founded Cornerstone Fellowship. We planted that church in Livermore in 1992. And we served there, and then I was getting ready to retire. COVID hit, and it was like, okay, let's get through COVID, and then I'll turn it over to the folks that I'd raised up to take it. But during that time, I started picking up the phone and calling pastors all around the Bay Area. And you know what? It was a hard season for pastors.
Yes.
When it came to, COVID, and then just the racial strife in the country, the political strife in the country, people choosing their church not based on doctrine, but on who they voted for.
Mm-hmm.
And they were, it was hard for pastors. It was like our guys couldn't do anything right.
Yeah.
So I started having coffee with guys, kind of talking them off the edge,
Yeah.
and reminding them of why they went into ministry, and it's not always going to be easy. And God brought out some gifting in me. Came out of 2 Corinthians, where Paul says to the Corinthians, everybody wants to be your tutor, but nobody wants to be your father.
Mm-hmm.
And I found one thing that was lacking among pastors was just a father type person to come alongside and encourage,
Mm-hmm.
and not necessarily teach skills as much as just say, hang in there and listen. And how's your marriage? Are you taking care of yourself? And what developed was I started planning retreats and events and activities, one-on-one, and all the way up to, 10, 20, 30 guys. And then I started getting on the plane and going to other countries and doing the same thing, retreats for pastors where we restore them. And it's been going great.
It's been great.
And you've seen it.
Yeah. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, we're in Copperopolis right now on a retreat with pastors. We sat around last night,
Yep.
and it's spectacular.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Rich fellowship
right.
and a reminder that we're not in this by ourselves.
That's right.
You
And
know?
across denominational lines too. It's very important for us to see how much we are alike and how much we need each other.
We do.
And I'm convinced that if the pastors of our churches are healthy, our churches will be healthy.
Amen to that.
And I'm excited to be part of that.
That's good. And it has had a profound impact on my life. And one of the highlights, and I've shared this, I think I shared this with you yesterday, in 2024, it's been one of the highlights for 2024 for me has been just this growing friendship that we have, and the amount of respect that I have for you and the appreciation that I have for your ministry. It just keeps growing. And so the opportunity to participate with these other pastors and your leadership has been significant. And I am so thankful for that.
Well, that's wonderful. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, it's good stuff. And so then do you have a website where people can check it out?
Yeah, restoreleaders.org.
Okay.
And they can see what we're doing. There, we might even post some pictures of this event
Okay.
on the
Okay.
site. We try to keep it current.
Yeah.
And we're just going to keep going.
Good. That's fantastic. Keep going. And then as far as how's God worked in your life through this ministry?
Well, what's fascinating is those of us that retire, whatever industry we're in, we retire with a lot of wisdom. We don't even know how much we know. And then we have energy. We don't want to just sit around. And so it has provided me a fresh, just fresh air to get out there and to try to have an impact now, instead of on a congregation, but on a congregation of pastors.
Yeah.
And what a treat.
It is. It is a treat. It has been a blast. It has been an absolute blast. And you are a gifted mentor, to borrow your term, the fathering that you do on these. It's the cool to watch what happened last night. I'm like, yes, it's so cool. It's just so cool. And it's so, and I don't know if this is the right word. It's so organic. It's not something manufactured. It just happens.
Yeah. We're ready to minister to each other, and we all have needs.
Yep, we do. We all have
Sometimes
needs.
the pastor's need is best met by other pastors.
That's right. Amen to that. Amen to that. So, lighthearted question now. You're a Niners fan.
Yeah,
Why?
because I live in the Bay Area.
There we go. Any reason? I mean, because you sort of give me a little bit of a hard time because I'm not a Niners fan.
No, I
because-
get that. You're still stuck in the past. We have an amazing team here. We have the Warriors here. I grew up in Colorado, but I'm not a Broncos fan anymore.
Well, the Broncos. That's. Let's be honest. They're not exactly a scintillating story right now.
That's not why you're a fan. I don't think you understand what it is to be a fan. But the point.
By the way, this has been a really encouraging retreat for me, as you could tell.
Well, what's wrong with this guy? You live in Salinas, California. I mean, what professional team? Yeah. anyway, I'm praying for you, brother.
I appreciate that an awful lot.
And I know they are too.
Yeah, and they're all, yeah, trust me, they are definitely going, please just turn him. That's all there is to it.
Right.
So, but anyway.
Right.
So
He's a stubborn man.
that's exact. That is true. That is very true. So, hey, I'm going to wrap this up. We're going to wrap this up, frankly. Check out restoreleaders.org. Find out what Steve's ministry is all about. It is having a profound impact on many people's lives, and I'm a beneficiary of that. I'm so grateful, my friend, for our friendship, for the investment that you make in not only my life, but in other people's lives as well, other pastors' lives as well, because you know what it's all about, man. Mm-hmm. So I appreciate it a ton. So thank you very much. God bless you, my friend. All right. So, hey, have a great rest of the week. And if you have any questions, please don't be afraid to reach out. Love to talk to you. Love to answer your questions. And hey, love you and hope you have a wonderful week. We'll talk to you later. Okay. Bye-bye.